Hey guys, in this video, I will be talking to you about how to deal with heartbreak post a breakup. There is no getting around it. Breakups are terrible, even if they are handled with compassion. They can shake you to your very foundations, causing you to question your confidence and your faith in love itself. If you have been broken up with, you are grappling with the very real pain of rejection on top of mourning lost love. When you are the one who chooses to end things, there is often guilt swirled into your sadness. Even in the most amicable mutual situations, a split is an ending, and in a culture that emphasizes forever as a relationship goal, we are made to feel like an ending is a failure. In reality, breakups are often the shattering preamble to a new and improved life, one that can eventually include a relationship with someone you are more compatible with. But in those first few brutal days and weeks, you have got every right to feel inconsolable. In time, though, you can move onward and upward. Here are the top 20 ways to start feeling better. Allow yourself time to grieve. No matter the circumstances of your split, your feelings are valid, and processing them is a journey in itself. You are losing a big part of your life when you are breaking up with someone. They are a friend, a lover, a confidant, and maybe a housemate. They have probably been a daily feature in your life for some time, and you need to grieve that loss, almost like you would a death. Don't stay friends, consider deleting your ex's number. Maybe the two of you said that you would stay friends, as many people do. Keeping the connection helps things stay civil and makes the transition less abrupt, especially when you do it for a practical reason, like if you're working together, or it can be a tough task. A post-breakup friendship may well happen in time, but time is the key word here. Very few exes make a seamless transition into friendship immediately, and if you think you have done it, see what happens when one of you starts dating someone new. Staying friends with an ex is in fact linked to more depression, jealousy, heartbreak, and even a harder time finding a new romantic partner. If the breakup was instigated by the other person, delete their number from your phone so you aren't inclined to contact them. It will help you avoid the dreaded drunk dial and eliminate the impulse to send ill-advised texts. Protect your heart with a social media purge. Whether you are scrolling through old photos of happier times or hitting refresh on your ex's profile to analyze every update, Facebook and Instagram can be pure poison for the broken-hearted, though it may be temporarily gratifying to satisfy your curiosity regarding what they are up to. But it is best not to look back, trying to decode if your ex is happy when he or she posted a picture from brunch is just going to make you feel bad about yourself. Don't contact your ex unless absolutely necessary. Are you sensing a theme here? Distance is tough, but it's very crucial. Moving logistics and figuring out shared dog custody is one thing. Calling or dropping by to get that one sweatshirt you need is another. Do not drop by. It isn't going to help your healing process, and the quicker you can adjust to life without your ex in it, the better it's going to be for you. Write on. A new activity you can pick up that will help you move through your feelings during a breakup is writing. Breakups are inevitably filled with negative emotions, and it's all too easy to wallow in those feelings, spiral down, and bottom out. To help get through this tough time, it is absolutely necessary to adapting a new hobby. Maybe if you just spend 20 minutes a day over 3 days and commit to writing about your deepest thoughts and positive feelings regarding the former relationship. This way, you can really come out of the negative aspects that are ruling your mind. And in this process, positive emotions including contentment, strong, thankful, relief, peace, and satisfaction might come to you. Schedule plans with friends. In the early days after a breakup, you are likely not to feel great. So try to distract yourself as much as possible. Make plans with friends so you don't have time to wallow. Book a dinner date with your best friend, and if it turns into an hour-long hang, all the better. If you are the type to neglect non-romantic relationships when you are in love, come armed with an apology and the intention to never do that again. You might throw your energy into forging new friendships too. Lean into your experience. When faced with difficult feelings, many people opt for bottling them up in an attempt to avoid the pain associated with them. As much as you can, distract yourself with fun activities. Be careful not to box your feelings up completely. That backfires because trying to hold back your thoughts ironically encourages you to think more about them. Although it will be painful, feel those feelings deeply and purposefully move through the waves of emotions that come with a relationship ending. Doing this will enable you to grow and move forward without awaiting for the feelings of distress you have boxed up to eventually resurface. Make a breakup playlist. Music has a powerful effect on mood, which is why the breakup mix is a key part of your post-parting toolkit. When you find yourself adrift in a churning sea of emotion while driving to work or rage cleaning your apartment, let the breakup playlist be your constant. If you know from past experience that moody songs will soothe you, go for it. As for what to put on your mix, that's intensely personal. Reconstruct the future without them. During a relationship, it's inevitable to talk about your hopes and dreams and plan out what your future together might look like. This is one reason why we often feel stuck and lost after a breakup. The future we once envisioned we can no longer have. If we don't handle these troubled waters correctly though, we could fall into the trap of adding a disproportionate value to our ex-partner, making it even harder to move on. Rediscover yourself. Relationships often shape us and breakups can shake us to our core. How our sense of identity can get tangled up with our partner and the relationship, resulting in feelings of loss and confusion when it's over. Reflecting on how we are now that we no longer have the role of a partner or the influence of that person is an important step in moving on. Lose yourself in a good book. Is there a better and more affordable form of escapism than an absorbing read? Keep it moving with a new workout. Exercise helps your body get a shot of mood-lifting endorphins and serotonin. You can listen to that breakup playlist while you work out. Starting today can still yield major benefits, including a lower risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even early death. Besides, it's difficult, if not impossible, to weep your way through an entire Zumba class. Travel and explore new places. Enter a new headspace by exploring a new location. It doesn't need to be a lavish eat, pray, love style solo trip. Either start by switching up your route home or check out a restaurant the two of you never went to. Do not get a breakup haircut, or at least wait a second before getting bangs for the first time in your adult life. Same goes for quitting your job, getting that tattoo that seemed brilliant last night, and all other major life changes. It's best to write these urges down and revisit them a few weeks later. Your emotions are likely to be running high, and you might not be sleeping or eating in a normal way, which can affect your judgment. Identify what you learned. When reflecting on your time with the person, figure out what the biggest takeaways are. Relationships teach us a lot about the other person, but also about ourselves. The process of identifying what we have learned not only lets us find value in the relationship, but also prepares us as we move forward into the future. Having your lessons and thoughts clear following the closure of this chapter in your life can give you the tools you need to eventually enter your next relationship knowing what you want. Release the what ifs and the mistakes. We learn a lot about ourselves through our relationships, both the good ones and the not so good ones. Going in circles and feeling angry and resentful isn't going to help you learn about yourself and what you want in a relationship. It's going to keep you stuck in the problems of the past. Resist the urge to obsess and fume over what went wrong. Don't rush into the dating game too soon. If you do find yourself ranting about your last relationship while on a Tinder date, that's a clear sign that you need more time. Rethink your definition of closure. It isn't that there's no such thing as closure, it's that too many phone calls, DMs, and one last talk, coffee shop meetups are committed in the name of achieving it. When all you are actually doing is reopening a wound, true closure only comes with time. In my experience, there are two scenarios. You either get enough time and emotional distance to be able to look back and appreciate why it didn't work, or you end up with an eclipse effect. That's when you meet someone else so amazing that completely eclipses all your previous thoughts of your ex. Finally, when you're ready, just forgive. Forgive yourself for mistakes you made in the relationship and forgive the other person. We don't forgive for the other person, we forgive for ourselves. Letting go of the bitterness will help you find that friendship with an ex eventually, if you both really want it. More importantly, it will help you move forward.